Do you know that Bitcoin has gone from $0 to $1 trillion in just 13 years? As a result, it has become one of the top best performing assets ever. Not only this, it still has more flexibility to get upgraded and become a highly valued currency. Moreover, the retail money existence is held by reputable investors and organizations that remain suspicious about Bitcoin even after its public adoption by traded companies. These organizations are waiting for the same protection and security to handle the Bitcoins they get their holds on other cryptocurrencies. If we talk about Bitcoin, it would need an exchange-traded fund to prove its security. And finally, after dozens of attempts in 5 years, the ETF is an aboveboard vision. In today's video, I am going to discuss why an ETF can send the Bitcoin's price beyond our expectations and if the Bitcoin ETF will be approved by the SEC or not. Before you step forward, make sure to hit that thumbs up and smash the subscribe button for the latest updates. Don't forget to check out the link in the description to get the best recommendations for money making with cryptocurrency. Moreover, to give you a full packed information bundle, I have also added some additional supportive subtopics in the video. So let's start with the ETFs. ETFs are not that old. In fact, you will be surprised to know that they were founded around the 1990s. The main reason for its discovery was to combine the index funds and stocks, the two most accepted investment sources. Moreover, when you invest in ETFs, you purchase an entire bunch of securities for yourself. However, if Security and Commission Exchange allows ETF to cope with Bitcoin, it will trade this crypto coin on the exchange list. Reasons behind the trading are reduction in complexity, hacking risks, costs, increase in liquidity, and to make them easy to buy. You know that after launching the ETFs for Bitcoins, it will supercharge this most popular cryptocurrency. Here are some reasons why it would do so. Reasons why ETFs will supercharge Bitcoins. Imitating Bitcoin price. Bitcoin ETF supercharges the price of this digital currency as it keeps on reproducing it. This imitation of crypto enables the investors to purchase through an ETF without opting for Bitcoin's critical self-trading method. Furthermore, when investors invest in Bitcoins indirectly, they will not be worried about security procedures and complex storage problems. And this will lead to more investments and increments in Bitcoin prices. Short-selling shares. The second reason behind the increasing price value is that an ETF is the investment vehicle. It would be much better to focus yourself on Bitcoin ETF instead of Bitcoin. If a sudden prediction says that the price value will fall in the future, the ETF will short sell the shares, leading to the descending Bitcoin prices. Moreover, traditional cryptocurrency industries can't implement short selling because, in Bitcoin ETF, it will require less initial capital and unfold the other holdings. As a result, the ETF will supercharge the value of Bitcoin. Understandable intermediate for investments. Exchange-traded funds are better to understand the medium of investment than other digital currencies. Although the digital tokens and coins are catching the spark of fame much rapidly and they did not create any acceptable medium. However, every investor looks for a convenient medium to invest cryptocurrency and focusing properly on trading. Therefore, many organizations adopt Bitcoin ETF as an asset and medium of exchange, which increases the value. Moreover, Bitcoin ETF investments unregulated and decentralized that leads to an ascending value. Inflation hedge. If we talk about this COVID era, it has also affected Bitcoin ETFs. The government and central banks are printing more money, which could result in inflation. And this inflation will impact the public's purchasing power. However, this inflation threat has pushed the public to the Bitcoin ETF to store their value. According to a protocol, only 21 million Bitcoins can exist, and you won't believe there are already 18+ million Bitcoins. More and more public is turning towards Bitcoin ETF, resulting in increased investments and, ultimately, the price value. Trustable investment. Once the Bitcoin ETFs are approved, investors' argument over premium investments trust issues would dwindle. We could sell the shares with a broker's medium without building the digital currency wallet or moving money to the crypto exchange platform. Moreover, investors can make trustable investments without any troublesome issues and can purchase their Bitcoins conveniently. When a beginner-level organization or investor tries to invest in Bitcoins, they will need to create a BITW share with an initial stake of about $25,000. However, the Bitcoin ETF does not require heavy investments, therefore, it attracts more institutes and individuals who ultimately charge the Bitcoin. On the 25th of March 2021, the most surprising news we heard was, Fidelity has announced to launch the exchange-traded funds that will keep track of Bitcoins. Furthermore, it pushed the money managers to fulfill the requirements of mainstream finance by bringing cryptocurrencies. Fidelity said it would mark the significant prospects required for exchange-traded fund security to step forward. However, if all the aspects are approved by the SEC, the Bitcoin ETF would be available in the market for investments. Moreover, the SEC is constantly rejecting every project for Bitcoin ETFs. It is blocking investors from purchasing Bitcoins through the brokerage platform. This investment vehicle helps in investments with numerous advantages and lower fees. The crypto market is still hopeful about the approving announcement of Bitcoin ETFs. Fidelity is the first to embrace Bitcoins as an investment source, and its executive worldwide major financial firms. After the announcement, there are chances for ETF tracking Bitcoin to be launched in 2021 or 2022 because last week, the Security and Exchange Commission accepted VanEck's proposal. However, the ETF is still not approved. You won't believe that there is only one reason that's stopping the SEC from approving Bitcoin ETF. However, it's not an unreasonable one. According to the SEC, Bitcoin has not matured enough assets to make investments. Furthermore, many investors have turned back from the ETF and started private investments in Bitcoin. The leftover investors are still optimistic because one person specialized in a blockchain, Gary Gensler, has won a chair SEC hierarchy. Now, I also think that maybe he will take any favorable step for the Bitcoin ETF. More than 1 million people think that Bitcoin ETF is a great idea, but not everyone thinks the same. Most of the public believes that Bitcoin ETF is not a good idea for Bitcoin in the long term. Moreover, there are many chances that the organizations will manipulate Bitcoin's price values just as they are doing with other crypto and value store assets. You must not have believed that I have mentioned these concerns, but we should consider them. However, it might be safe and convenient to have other handling and custody over your responsibilities. But for the sake of making a profit, you must take on your responsibilities that come with every investment. Many reasons push the exchange-traded funds to draw an extended value of Bitcoin. However, ETFs to track Bitcoin are still not approved but can be anytime in the future. Therefore, make sure to consider putting on your responsibilities than implementing intermediates. I hope the video was valuable for you. And if you are new to the crypto world, it would be great to check out the link in the description to get your hands on the top recommendations for money making with cryptocurrencies. Don't forget to watch our upcoming video where we will dish out another interesting topic for you. Thanks for watching. Till then, take care and see you next video.